Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Pack your bags, get ready to travel. But of course, you want to travel to somewhere that is safe, right? This list today is 7 safest Caribbean islands that are ranked by the crime rate. Yep, 7 Caribbean islands ranked by the crime rate. Here are your top safest 7 Caribbean islands, especially for tourists. Now, I know somebody is going to say, especially for tourists, but what about the people that live there? Well, listen, I don't live there, and I'm not planning on visiting there. I just want to visit. I'm not planning on staying there, rather. I just want to visit as a tourist. And for all the people who want to visit as a tourist as well, this video is for you. Number 7 on the list is St. Lucia. St. Lucia's crime rate per 100,000 is 39, if that means anything to you. St. Lucia relies heavily on tourism for its economy. Therefore, the government of St. Lucia and the local authorities prioritize the safety and the security of their tourists. They do not play around when it comes to their tourists. There are often heightened security measures in all their tourist areas. The tourism board has even put together a safety guide. Their homicide, 39 per year. Theft rate, 57. U.S. State Department risk level, they are rated at a level 1. Now, tip. There's a place called Margot Bay and Grosse Isles or Islet, and these are considered to be the safest places to stay in St. Lucia. Shout out to my St. Lucia people, by the way. If I butchered saying Grosse Isles or Islet, please let me know. But Margot Bay and Grosse Isles or Islet are considered the best and safest places to stay in St. Lucia. Number 6 on the list is Bonaire. Bonaire's crime rate per 100,000 is at 37. The United States Department has placed Bonaire in its lowest level 1 travel risk category, meaning that the island is among the safest in the Caribbean. The island's pretty small, and its close-knit community is known for its friendliness and the hospitality towards tourists. This community-oriented atmosphere contributes to a safe and welcoming environment for visitors. Homicide, 28 per year on average. Theft rate, about 25 reported per year on average. U.S. risk or department risk level, they are at a level 1. Level 1 is basically saying, take precautions when you're traveling to some place that's new to you. Don't venture off into dark corners by yourself, just like you would anywhere else, but there's no reason to not go, kind of thing. Then, on the list, you have number 5, which is Aruba. And Aruba's crime rate is 36 per 100,000. Aruba has strict laws and regulations in place to ensure the safety and security of residents and visitors. Law enforcement agencies are active in reinforcing these laws, in contributing to a sense of security on the island. Aruba murder or homicide rate, 2 on average per year. Theft rate, 3 on average per year. U.S. Department risk level, 1, as all the others are as well. Number 4 on the list, Dominica. Not the Dominican Republic, but Dominica. Dominica crime rate per 100,000, 21. Even lower than the previous three. Dominica has a relatively low crime rate compared to most of the other Caribbean islands. Violent crimes in Dominica are super rare. Most visitors experience no safety issues during their stay, and Dominica has low homicide rate and theft rates, with an overall crime rate per 100,000 population of 14. Homicide, 14. Theft rate, 10. I would think Aruba is safer. Homicide rate in Aruba is at a 2. Theft rate is at a 3. In Dominica, homicide rate is 14. Theft rate is at a 10. Number 3 on the list, Grenada. Grenada has a crime rate per 100,000 of 20. Now, according to the Grenada government, most crimes in Grenada are non-violent and opportunistic, such as theft of unattended items or burglaries, breaking into cars and villas. But there's nobody being killed, really. Just break-ins and thefts. Grenada has the lowest crime rate with a crime rate of per 100,000 of 3. 3 per 100,000. Violent crimes are very, very rare in Grenada, and visitors typically feel safe exploring the island, whether by groups or all by themselves. Homicide rate, 4. Theft rate, 10. U.S. State Department risk level rate, 1. There's no safe place per se to go in Grenada. You're advised to travel the entire island. Antigua and Barbuda comes in at number 2. The crime rate at per 100,000 at 17. So by implementing a combination of law enforcement, community engagement, crime prevention programs, tourism security measures, and legislations, laws put in place to keep the population and tourists safe, Antigua and Barbuda endeavors to maintain safety and security for their residents and for visitors alike. Homicide rate, 17. Theft rate, 13. U.S. Department risk level, 1. And number 1 on the list is Anguilla. Crime rate per 100,000, Anguilla is 15. I would think the others like Grenada and Aruba would have been 1 and 2, but for some reason, Anguilla is at number 1. Anguilla is a British overseas territory with a stable political environment. Notably, Anguilla has its own set of laws. This stability and governance helps to maintain a safe atmosphere for residents and for visitors alike. Anguilla's homicide rate is 15. Theft rate, 25. Yet they are on the list as number 1. And for them, Meads Bay is probably the safest place to stay in Anguilla as a tourist. Let me know in the comment section if this was of any help to you, or if you have more to add. Or if you've been to any of these places and experienced safety, fun, joy, excitement, or terror, violence, whatever your experience was. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And I'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help us to continue to grow. I'm out. Peace.